You made it. Great to see you. So, my health is non-existent. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah. I completely forgot again. Oh yeah. No, I'm not admin. This is just for the private server. So, this is the Spontoon. It's kind of like the Lance, but for officers. Faster swing rate. And instead of a charge, it's a hold fast, which will say, here, hold up. If I spawn in a couple of zombies. Okay. If I kill enough zombies.
Achtung!
Attention. And then anyone with a lance or a musket in spear mode, if they're in this square and stand still, they'll crouch down with the spear, kind of like, and they'll kind of hold it like this, but more straight. Really cool little item. Now, also, like I told you earlier, the Cuirassier. This is a scary little fella. Because he does that. It's super scary. Really easy to dodge if you know how to do it properly. But really scary, since the sword is literally molded to his hand. Fast, but slow at the same time. But at first I didn't know how to dodge him, but then I figured it. Bruh. Oh yeah, and that also can happen. If you're not careful enough, that can happen. You can also kind of like parry attacks, kind of. Bro, the breathing is so scary. That's a Russian one. Oh yeah, and there's that little stabby animation. I really want to show you that little animation. It's really cool. But yeah, that's that little thingy. As you can notice, it has that little like breastplate there. It has it on this, since that's the one with it. This one does. I'm sorry. It doesn't. Oh look, it has a little logo and it has a little thingy. France. Boom. Bam. This one too, but that costs Robux, which I do not have. This doesn't have the logo because it doesn't have any. Austria does. Prussia does. Literally almost every country does. My favorite would probably be the Bavarian one. It's really nice. I really like that one. Portugal doesn't have one. I'm wearing that one. And then there's this one, which, if you looked, eerily similar. Because, you know, they probably were the exact same. Now, you just don't get this for free, but it doesn't cost Robux. You have to play. So, as you can see, I'm very broke. Because I spent all my money on it. It's $1,000. And no, this is a Cuirass. Whenever you die, it does not go away. Unlike the Sapper, which has the Siege Engineer armor. That is different. This does go away when you die. It does go away. That's why it's 75 instead of 1,000. Because, you know, it used to be 1,000.
Please take your time.
Bubbles, please stop.
I understand how it is.
Please, Bubbles, please stop.
Well.
I remember when people, like, when this didn't come out yet, and they're like, oh my god, I wonder what that's gonna be. It's gonna be like a new saber skin. No, it's the heavy saber. This is the blunderbuss. This is like the double barrel, and then pickaxe, axe, drum, siege, engineer armor, and the I think it's the just a cross, not a specific one, just a crucifix. Because this is the regular one. Actually, it might be a new one. I don't know. This hasn't got anything new. Blah. No. Navy pistols. Yeah. As you can see, nothing really too different. Just the Cuirass you have to pay 1,000 for. But if you joined, like when the update first came out, you get a little bit of extra. Cause Bubbles, if you talk one more time, I will stab you.
It's all yours. For the right price.
If you talk one more time, I'll stab you and hit you in the head with a Cuirass. So as you can see, it has this little thingy. And for the officer, Splatoon. Spontoon. Whatever you want to call it. This was the hold fast ability. Now, you're probably wondering, what's the best way to counter a Cuirassier? Well, the best way to counter one is be gone, fiend. Alright. So, maybe like, not far. And then just kind of like move out of the way. This is not the only zombie variant, duh. So, there's a Shambler, is what you would call it. As this is just a Shambler. Regular zombie, nothing special. Oh yeah, for the Cuirassier, you only have like, you only have 10 bullets. But for anything else, you don't have a limited amount. You have an unlimited amount for any other thingy. It's only for this one. This one, it blows up. Not instantly. See? Has a fuse. But, like most bomber video game, or most video games with a bomber in it, it blows up when you shoot it. Or stab it, for some reason. Don't ask me how that works. Now, the fast zombie. Exactly as it sounds. It pins you down. But they're weak. Like one tap type weak. They're weak, but the thing is, they just don't like, you know, they're weak, but they can tackle you down. It's like, you know, any fast zombie. Basically pretty self-explanatory. The Sapper is like the tanky zombie. It's like the tanky. They're slow attacks, but they do heavy damage and have lots of health. But they're pretty easy to counter. You just gotta, the second they start swinging, you just move back, and then you can just, simple as pie. Like, kind of like simple as pie. Exactly. It'll take a little bit to get used to how to make it, but once you figure it out, it's just a breeze. Kind of like origami. The Igniter is like a flame one that throws lanterns that for some reason have something really flammable than more flammable than tar, apparently. Since that lasts for like 10 seconds. This lasts for like 1 second. Like, see, this is the tar bottle. Does a little poof. I don't know what's in that lantern. I don't know what they're putting in that lantern, but it works really well. Yeah, these guys, they're just a regular Shambler without their lantern. Just whenever you see one, go closer, go away from your fortifications and go closer. Like maybe near the zombies, so zombies get burnt from it too. But without it, they're just a regular Shambler. So pretty weak if they don't have their lantern. So basically just try and get close to him, but not so close that it'll hit you. Just like probably like this far away, so he throws it at you just away from your defense. So say your like defense line is over there. Try and kill enough so you make it this way. So they'll throw it, then you can retreat back, and then the zombies will get burned. making them weaker, easier to kill. And that's how it works. Cannons are pretty self-explanatory. Well, not very. If you've played any other Napoleonic game, you would figure out how to play it, because you know how it works. But for this, it's different. So this one's already clean, but I'll show you how it works. So you get your shot. Always use canister. It gets more people. Or more zombies. Take round shot only for it's like tanky items. And grape shot is basically just canister. But I'm pretty sure it does more damage. Alright, then you gotta press it again to ram it in. And then it's ready. So you just press interact on the back. And then you just press your fire button. And it'll do that. Wait for it to say fired. Yep, there you go. Then you have to clean it. Make sure nothing's in there. And then boom, you restart the whole process. It may seem like it's pretty slow, but in game it's probably way slower. Oh, there you go. Now you can see where all the things are. Even the hold fast, charge, and all that. All that yibber yabber. So, like I say, the game got some black powder. Kinda confusing, kinda not. Just depends how new you are and how not new you are. Now, style. Now even so, well, most regiments have the same, unless they're wearing the siege armor or this. It's the same. So you're gonna want to look the most stylish, and I'll show you all the uniforms that aren't have to have achievements, because then you're not new if you have the old guard achievement. Hint, hint. So, the best, in my opinion, for every country, I'll show you. No achievements, like I said. Since it took me a long time to get one achievement, which got me a uniform. Now, for Poland or Warsaw, the best one would probably be for the 13, but 16 for officer is what I would say. And I think for infantry, I would say, no, for Bavaria, I would say maybe 5 if you like the color pink, or 8 if you like yellow and like a little bit of red. These cost Robux, so if I don't show any, that means they cost Robux. These ones are just for like events. This is because I have like all countries on right now. United States of America, I'm pretty sure most maps they only have this, so kind of what you have to use. You can also use the medical department. I forgot to mention that. Medics are free. This is a pope, or not pope, but like a chaplain. Those are achievements. For Portugal, I would recommend probably. Oh wait, you have to use this one. That costs Robux. That's church. This costs Robux. So I guess you kind of. This depends your references. I would say either use the Calamar or the Upland. I would say more Calamar, but more Upland. That's chaplain. Denmark and Norway, or / Norway. Robux. So I would say this one for regular, but this one for winter maps, because this one has like red and stuff. It's really nice. This is for the surgeon. I would say use this one. Probably, maybe. There's the surgeon. Specialists are like the surgeon and all that. Cavalry is cavalry, navy is navy. You can put 2 and 2 together. It's not that hard. This Robux. This also Robux. This is free. Now, Now, I would say what I'd recommend is either probably 18 or the Guard A. I would say more 18 or Guard A. Now for this one, any for officer, really. Well, actually, maybe the first one. First one for officer. That's the best one. I'm just thinking the first one in general is the best. This one also same thing. First thing, best thing. All of this are Robux. Like this one and other are Robux. These ones just look weird. They don't have like that little cool thingy. Here, I'll show you. Here, I'm just gonna use this one. Restore. Yeah, they have this little face. A little joke to British dental care. Medical Corps. The Navy is also free. For the French Empire, depends on your preferences. Oop, that's what you mean. I would recommend the first one. If you like the color blue, use 2 EME. But use 3 EME if you like red. This is also a good blue one. Have a lot of blue since, you know, it's a blue country. Put it out of blue. So as I was saying though, there's like those little locks on the things you can't use. Now, I got the looks, got the zombies. Now time for you. Like a character customization. So just go to loadout and go to overview, and I'll show all the stuff. Most of you will probably have generic and then just nothing, and nothing. This is usually what most people start out with. So I'm pretty sure you can just start with generic. Use any hair color, don't care. Accessories, you get the candy cane and gloves for free. So I'd recommend just don't worry. If you're like a hardcore gamer, you can try and get the red tinted glasses. I want the red tinted glasses, but I can't afford them. For blemish, you could probably use freckles. I think you get freckles for free. I'm not sure. Beard, I'm pretty sure the uncut is free. I think. I'm not sure. Stubble, full beard. I think those are all free. I'm not sure. I'm not entirely sure, but yeah. Now, weapons. Now, if you're new, you automatically get the musket and the saber. Now, I'd recommend saving up for the hand axe, the heavy saber, and then you can start going on with the horse artillery, blah blah. I'd recommend getting the carbine neck. So after getting the hand axe and the heavy saber, get the carbine, or just get the hand axe, carbine, then heavy saber. Whatever one you want, just get those 3 first, in my opinion. For an officer main, you'd probably want to try and get the Spontoon first. It's pretty cheap. Get some grenades, maybe eventually. If you're going to be the part of the blunderbuss, I'd recommend getting the boarding axe and and then get the boarding axe and the navy pistol. Just keep the fife, maybe get the drum. I recommend getting the pickaxe, it does more damage. And only get these when you feel like you need it, okay? So this is very important. Get at least 2. If you die with the second you get 1, just don't touch it yet. Wait till you get at least 2. Or maybe 3, not sure. If you're a medic main, well, this is your really only option. Except the water bucket, but that's really... And this was for, yeah, it's a saber skin for... It's for, a map, that's, yeah, just the map.
Not against cannibals, per se.
Now, the best thing if you're... Well, actually, that's a achievement. So, I'll talk about that later for another video on achievements. I shall make as soon as I can. I just got an editing software, so I'll try my best. It's not like I'm a pro editing guy, so it's probably not going to be the greatest editing. And probably the little intro part was probably going to suck, because I won't get the music to work. Probably. Or I'll get copyrighted. Hopefully not.